the most deserving of respect than anyone else, and that's the way you...
This is a list of 5 countries where you can actually afford to retire by the beach, and number 5 is my personal favorite. Number 1, Ecuador. 500 miles of shoreline, quaint fishing villages, and rent that's 88% less than New York City. Number 2, Vietnam. 2,000 miles of coastline, delicious and cheap food, and cost of living 47% less than the US. Number 3, Belize. Not the cheapest, but still 28% less than the US, and offers the easiest transition through the retired person residency program. Number 4, Colombia. With coastline on both the Pacific Ocean and the Caribbean Sea, there's lots of beach towns to choose from, and the cost of living here is 61% less than the USA. And number 5, my personal favorite, Thailand. The cost of living is 38% less than the US, and if you're over 50, you can get a retirement visa. Comment below and let me know which one you choose.
Ladies in foreign countries, ma'am, when you see them passport bros leading through the crowd with their beer belly and bald heads and colorful ugly shirts, this is how they live in America. This is it. This is what they come home to after you feed them arroz con pollo. This is what they coming home to. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
I sprinkle. Okay? This is what they coming home to, baby. Remember that.
This so-called dating coach Postwall supposedly married a sugar daddy and had a kid with him. Her whole career is bashing men and gassing up modern women. Yeah, there are those types of men who go overseas, and that's not the average passport bro. She conflates that disingenuously because she'd go out of business, teaching women how to be boss ladies and CEOs so they can quote-unquote get the bag from a high-value man. If she really showed what an average passport bro looked like, which is a regular guy in the States that has enough money to easily afford the $1,000 tickets to Asia or Latin America. These men are just tired of the BS from the States and dealing with HOE inflation. Because most modern women are all gunning for the highest value male, or commitments from Chads and Tyrones, when that's just the equivalent of trying to win the lottery. Here's a passport bro winning.
Where? Where, Dwight?
No rice?
Seems like you already know where.
He's not a scrub, but I guarantee you he's not 6 feet or has a large social media following or is a rich man. Even if he is 6 feet tall, any man with a half a brain realizes the 10 that's in Colombia is higher quality than any American female. Her American equivalent in looks would be already passed around by a whole NBA team and demand Louis Vuitton bags and 6,000 Prada shoes just to date her. So if you're well put together, like hitting the gym hard, having a decent amount of money, going to places like Colombia will supercharge your dating life, as this man has found out.
I don't know.
And 46 sucks. And I'm fucking tired. And I make jokes about the fucking buffoons that I have been encountering and dating. But in reality, this is my reality. This is my reality. All the good men have gotten married in their 20s and 30s because they're good men.
Sadly, if those good men who got married to a modern woman, 50% of them are going to get divorce graped, and 80% of those women will file for divorce, throwing away those good men. That's why I hope the future guys who think about marriage become passport bros. Back to the video, when she talks about only encountering buffoons, who's going to tell her? That's what she's qualified for. Because in her car, you see a kid's seat. She's 46 and looks like she's overweight. There's no country she can go to find the man she wants. She'd be lucky if she was a side piece, but she's too proud for that. She's like someone who can afford a used Honda Civic trying to buy a new Porsche.
Embrace your masculinity.
Top comment says, I thought she was a strong, independent woman though. Most women want to be strong and independent, so they can be an HOE. Another comment, they don't think about that when they're putting good men in the friend zone for the players. Exactly. They think what feels good in the moment, not what is good for the future. From an older man, sounds like my ex-wife. Funny how all her friends that told her she was really special are all gone now. The truly special women are virgins till marriage, wanting to be mother and wife types. Other than that, the only thing about these modern women are the fact that half of them are special needs. And just remember, you're not just marrying or having a relationship with her, it's her friends too. What you see in her friends are a reflection in her because she co-signs everything they do, because she's still friends with them. If she didn't agree with what they did, she'd not be friends with them. She enjoys the gossip and cheers them on going on a screw fest. As much different as she may be from her friends, she's exactly who they are. Another man responds, LOL, mine too. She invited her friend over to watch her throw my stuff out of our house. 5 years later, I'm remarried and she's on boyfriend number 9. Modern women conflate sexual market value with relationship market value, especially with TV shows and sitcoms like Sex and the City, where it shows post-walls having flings with handsome bankers and then marrying them. That's 100% fantasy. It's like the fat guy loser hooking up with runway models. Just because females can bed high-quality men doesn't mean those men will commit to them. Being a backup lay on Tuesday at 3 a.m. isn't marriage material, and they automatically get disqualified giving it up after the first day.